Palisades look way better. I'm actually excited about them now. This is cool. Hello, this is Don with the Nearly Historical Railroad Channel, this YouTube channel that you're watching. If you've recently joined, you know what, go check out some of the old videos and whatnot. There's a lot of fun stuff in there. And thanks for subscribing. So anyways, over the last month or so, I've been working on the Palisades area of our train layout and doing all the rock molds and stuff. And I've had this vision for like years now. Finally, in the last video, I went out and I finally painted it. And it was not good. I was not happy with it at all. It was too white, looked like dirty snow. It didn't blend with the rest of the layout. I was kind of disappointed. So a week's gone by and I went back out and I started working on it again. So I'm gonna show you the base kind of layer that I did with that, show you where we got with it. Also in this video, I'm gonna show you a kind of a cool tip for painting rock work that really makes stuff pop out. And it looks really good. It really makes it stand out, your rocks. So I'm gonna show you that, show you some stuff my dad worked on and that stuff. So we'll get to that. I'm gonna show you my first kind of second pass, I guess you could say, actually on the Palisades, and kind of what I did to try to save this disaster I was making. All right, here we go. Not there yet, but I am much happier with this. So basically I've gone over everything with a light tan, a little darker in this area. It kind of doesn't look the same in the camera as it does in person, but well. I'm gonna let this dry for a little bit and we're gonna come back and hit it with some more something. But this gives me hope. I haven't done anything with the wall. That's fine, but this is better. Probably gonna come back with some grays, some darker grays now. So this transition here is way less drastic, so this is good also. This is looking better though. Looks better from a distance. All right, so basically I put the camera down and I spent several hours working and painting and doing that type of stuff. So I'm gonna show you how it all turned out in a moment. But first I'm gonna show you real quick some stuff my dad had done. So he got this fascia board kind of put up on kind of the back side of the layout, just kind of a long run along the wall, but that's looking a lot better. Then this is our little tourist town area, and in there he got more dirt put on the mountains, and we had this volcanic looking cone thing, got some paint on that, looks better. Also, he's got a little bit more work done on this retaining wall in this area, so that's cool. Okay, so like I said, I spent several hours painting the Palisades area, added a lot more gray into there, made it all darker, threw some yellow in there, and then highlighted the cracks. And I'm gonna show you that in a little bit, how I did that. It's kind of a cool, really kind of a neat trick. So anyways, I'm gonna go and show you how the Palisades look now. And I'm actually excited about them. I think they look really good now. Once I get the dirt on there and trees and other life, I'm excited about it now, man. I like it, and it looks good with the rest of the layout. So let's just go into this and show you where we're at. Okay, so basically, way better. A lot of people left comments in the last video. Thank you very much for that. I've actually already kind of worked on the layout before I saw most of those comments, but it's cool because it turned out I actually did a lot of what you guys had suggested. So that's kind of cool. I'm pretty excited about that. It looks good. Thank you everyone for all the comments and all that. So now I'm gonna actually kind of show you one of the final steps I did, and I just think it totally makes the cliffs pop, and it's really, really good. I mean, it's simple, I guess. Maybe everyone does it, but I almost forgot about it. So I'm going to go back out to the train room now and show you that bit of video. Here we go. So I remembered something from my past of rock building and painting. Maybe other people already know this, but in case you don't, I'm gonna show you this little secret because my Palisades were looking good. And then I remembered this and I got brave and I tried it out. Yeah, got better at it. Ooh, they really pop now. Now it looks good. I'm gonna show you this little secret because it's kinda cool. Okay, so if you're using row rock molds, you're gonna have little cracks and stuff. And I've actually added some in this. So here's what I'm doing. I've painted all this different colors and whatnot. That's cool. This is more done. But this here, I've painted different colors and stuff, and it looks good. But this makes a big difference. So this is just straight black paint. You could maybe use something lighter, possibly, but I'm using straight black and being very careful with it. So I'm gonna spray some water on this crack right here. I'm gonna kind of I'm gonna make sure the whole crack gets wet. I don't want to do too much because I don't want to wash off the paint that's there. I'm gonna do that. Now I'm just gonna take this brush. I'm actually gonna, in this case right now, just kind of wet the brush and let that drip down. And look how that just wicks right down into the crack. Let's try this one. Sometimes you can touch the brush on there, but you might get more on the rock than you want, but you can deal with it later. So again, make sure you can kind of see this. I'm just gonna touch the brush this time up here. Not enough. I'll go and put some more water up there, and it goes down. Not as good as the last one. We can add a little bit. If it needs a little help, get a little spray. You can come back and add some stuff if it got too much on there. You can even do these horizontal-ish ones. Sometimes I let the water sit on there a little bit so that there's less on the outside and more on the outside surface, but there's more still in the crack. You see, you take your time and start highlighting these cracks, and your cliffs are gonna really kind of pop out. And some of it kind of wicks up and down into the rest of the rock, which is fine. It's actually pretty cool. Again, if you get too much, you can take a paper towel and you can kind of, let me get one here. You can kind of dab it a little bit. Especially sometimes the water will run down outside of the cracks and just look like a run of water. In which case you can kind of lightly dab it with the paper towel and kind of even it out, you could say. So yeah, that will take your painted rocks, well, to the next level, you could say. You see this one over here? Let me move the camera. So I've already done most of all this already, so I thought I'd show you this before I finished it off. Oops, touched in there in the wrong spot. And it just kind of goes right down. It's like, so you can kind of help it a little bit if you need to with some water. Try not to wash off the existing paint. It's pretty cool. But like this area, I mean, you look at that. That looks kind of flat. But I see some cracks there, so I'm gonna touch that. Maybe it needs a little help on that one, not much. Look, give it a second, wait, see where it goes. Sometimes, and yeah, that crack now is saying, bam, I'm here. Notice me, I am a piece of art. All right, these horizontal ones, a little much, but wash it out a little bit. It's okay. I think it's all right. Bam. Now that stands out a lot more. I don't know, maybe there's a little something in here we can hit. Yeah, a little bit. That water, it just wicks down and it finds all those little intricate cracks. I keep forgetting about this area. But there's some kind of fine stuff in there. You might get a big puddle down at the bottom down there, and you'll want to maybe kind of soap that up a little, sop it up a little bit. So it was too much. Too much, but we're gonna kind of wash it off. Come back in here a little bit with that. And some is in the crack, some got there, but we might come back and hit it a little more. It's okay if you got some black spots too. I mean, stuff happens. Who knows what that is? Some kind of mineral or something. It's not washing down quite as easily. Sometimes I water down this black paint a little bit ahead of time to get it to go in there better. Having a little tougher time with this one, but it's getting there. It's kind of spreading out a little more than I wanted, but it's all right. Here's a nice, look at that. Let's try this one here. Let it sit there a second. Sometimes I can get the brush to drip the paint on. Yeah, a little bit. Just kind of touching it in there. Pretty good. Yeah, so that's that. So, hope you enjoyed that little tip. Hopefully you find it useful. If you've already been doing that and I just remembered, whatever. So anyways, that's cool. So my last video actually got a lot of views. Thank you everyone that checked it out. And if you've subscribed, if you're new, to the channel, like I said earlier, go back and check out some of the other videos. I try to get a little humor in there and try to do a little different than other folks. So, go back and check them out. That's pretty cool. And I guess that's it. You know what? So subscribe if you haven't already, of course, and ring the little bell so you get notifications when new videos come out, and hit the little thumbs up button, or as they say, smash the like button. So anyways, I think that's it. Yeah, I kind of edited this video a little differently, doing a lot of the talking at my little studio at home that I just kind of set up. So anyways, thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.